On the podium, we have the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars, head coach Keith Baker, student athletes Brooke Bates, Kaylee Banks, and Brooklynn Collins. Coach, comments on the game, please?
Well, first half we played with them and we did what we practiced. And second half, they did a good job coming out and trapping off of our ball screens and making us, throw harder passes. And we knew that how athletic they were. They're better athletes than us, and they're longer than us. We probably haven't played another team that is athletic as them this year, and we don't see that as often unless we go other places. But they've been here before. They're the defending state champs. The lights wasn't as bright in their eyes as it was our kids' eyes, and I think that has a lot to do with it. We missed a few shots that they're in the first half and in the second half that may keep us in the game a little bit. But that's the game of basketball. But when your shots fall, you stay in, and when other team shots, they make the shots and you don't, then they pull away.
Questions from the meeting? Back.
Two questions. First, Coach, just talk about what this experience has meant to you, the program, and all these girls.
Well, we were almost here last year. We got beaten overtime in the regional finals to Knott County, and my girls right after the game, they kind of got that chip on their shoulder that they wanted to be back, or they wanted to make a run at it, and we worked hard this summer. These kids has faced a lot of adversity this year. We had a starter go out midway through season with ACL. We had another starter that took her place, decided that she was unhappy and quit. And then we had a player that was in our top 7 rotation was unhappy and quit. So, we lost 3 of our top 8 players, but the young kids filled the void. And these kids that stayed with us just decided, that they wanted to win a regional title.
Second question.
And then Ms. Collins, I know this isn't the way that you really wanted to go out, but talk about what it means to play your very last high school game here at Rupp Arena.
I mean, I'm just happy that I got to play another game with my teammates. They're the best. I couldn't ask for any better. And, obviously it wasn't how we pictured. We wanted to make a run at state, and, we did. We played great in the first half, and I didn't have any shots fall. We missed a bunch of open shots. We didn't really play great defense, but, all I can say is that I love my team, and I'm so grateful for the experience that I've had coming here, and then the last 6 years that I've had playing basketball, and I couldn't ask for a better team.
Coach, talk a little bit about Kaylee Banks there in the first half. She had looks like 13 and 10 double in the first half. You had a big first half, and what then Ryle after the first half, what they did to kind of change things on you defensively.
Well, Kaylee has been our leading scorer all year, and she's one of our stronger, better athletes on the team, and she can play inside, outside, and when we ran high-low, honestly, when we practiced, I didn't think it was going to work because they're so long. We prepared that for Knott County because they're smaller than us in the regional finals and all the way through the region, but it actually worked. And they got position, and we got the ball to her, and she scored. Ryle did a good job. Pressure the passer, you don't make good passes. And off of our ball screens, they trapped off the ball screens, which a lot of teams do, to keep people from making pinpoint passes. It's sort of like a blitz in football. You don't let a good quarterback stay in the pocket and make pinpoint passes, and I thought they did that. It caused us some trouble.
Any final questions? Okay.
And Coach, with Mackenzie Kraft, what happened there at the end of the game? Of course, her injury early in the year, and then just talk a little bit about your thoughts about what Ryle did and to get her a basket there at the end, and what she's meant to your program as well.
Well, the coach at Ryle, she's won a state title. They're a class act. Teams don't win state titles that don't have class. I'll tell you that. You don't win state titles if you don't have a disciplined team. and that kind of thing. You know, she knew the players, and she knew, you know, we was going to get her on the floor, and you know, they let her score. You know, Kenzie was our 3-point shooter. We was hoping that she could nail a 3, but you know, time was running out, so she got to shoot a layup there, and I was proud. You know, I told her, I said, if there's a chance, I will get you on the floor, and you know, the chance come around, and she actually got to be on the floor at Rubber Arena.
That was my question.
Final question here.
And last one, I'd just like Coach Baker and each of you girls, if you could, tell us out there what it's like to represent the 14th region and represent the mountains down here in the Sweet 16.
Well, you know, winning the 14th region is tough. I mean, you know, there's so many equal teams. And when we go into the regional title or regional tournament, there's 8 teams that usually can win it. And, you know, it's always decided who puts 3 games together, who's making shots, who makes free throws. You know, it's nobody walks through the region. You know, I look at some other region and look at their scores. Some teams just walk through it. It's never like that in the 14th region. You know, we don't have that dominant team that's going to, okay, this is going to be a 30-running clock game. It's not. It's a battle. The semifinals are usually battles, and there's so many even teams up there that, like I said, the team that gets on the roll, make free throws, gets the 50-50 balls, and get the rebounds usually win.
Brooklyn.
I mean, we hope we represented the 14th region with class, because that's our main thing. We like to have great attitudes, and you know, some players don't have that in the 14th region, and that's one of our main things, is we want to represent it with class and dignity, and we like to take honor and pride in where we live, because we live in a great place. We have a great community supporting us, and I love where we live. I love the mountains, and I couldn't do this. We couldn't come here without the support of everybody in the 14th region, so, you know.
Kaylee.
I want to give thanks to my teammates for always being there, the coaching staff, and especially our community and our school. We couldn't make it without all their support. Winning the 14th region was really big for us. We had an upset last year, and this year we came back with a chip on our shoulder, knowing what we had to do. We had unfinished business from last year, and coming down here representing our community, showing that we can play with Ryle is a really big accomplishment, because Ryle was the biggest state championships.
I mean, going to state is a dream come true, and to have your community back behind you and follow you, it just feels amazing, and have all the support behind you. And not many people thought we could after last year, but we had that chip, and it motivated us.
Yeah, on that note, Coach Baker, congratulations to you and the Lady Cougars on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say one more thing?
You sure can.
Our community, and I forgot to thank our community. You know, we won the regional championship on a Saturday, and our community, we had already went through some adversity up there. You know, you all watch Fox News about taking a slogan down and all of that. Our community band together, and you know, we didn't have to ask for many donations. We did, but we obtained enough finances to stay down here through Sunday, and that means a lot. So, you know, these motel rooms ain't cheap. Eating here ain't cheap. You know, eating anywhere is not cheap anymore. But, you know, we have enough finances that we don't have to load the bus and go home. We get to stay through Sunday. And I wanted my girls to see the light show on Sunday. You know, you want to be state champions? Right, here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to be. You know, and I would just want to thank everybody who donated for us to stay down here. You know, our community and Eastern Kentucky people are the best people in the world. They'll band together when somebody's hurt, sick, whatever, down and out, and they band together. And you know, I wouldn't change anywhere I live. Would not ever, even if the coronavirus is there. We'll still be right there. Okay.
Thank you and the Lady Cougars again. Thanks again.